Hello, today news is rescue workers in Tibet are working around the clock to search for survivors after a major earthquake killed at least 126 people. The magnitude 7.1 quake struck at around 9 a.m. local time. On Tuesday, the impact was felt across the Shiite region on Tibet. Although tremors were also felt in Nepal and parts of India. A large-scale rescue operation has been launched with survivors under additional pressure as temperature as low as 60 degrees Celsius overnight. Chinese state media reported that around 3,000 buildings had been destroyed, leaving thousands of people without shelter. Residents are afraid to enter some buildings left standing as aftershocks continue. Well, earlier got the latest from exiled leader for the Tibetan government, Pimpa, saying the only source of information is the Chinese government agencies, whatever they report. So it's very difficult to verify the number of casual of people who have succumbed to injuries, people who are injured, how many have been taken out of those places for medical intervention. So all this information are still not very clear because we do not have direct access to information inside Tibet, apart from families who are reaching out because it's very close to Nepal, and many families in that region also lives in Nepal. So that is also one source of information for us, but otherwise it's very difficult to confirm. And the weather condition, as you can imagine, the earthquake where it happened, the epicenter and the surrounding areas of Salem, and these are other smaller localities around that all are elevation of more than 4,000 meter above sea level. Around should be about 14,000 to 15,000 foot above sea level, and temperatures go minus degrees around this time of the year. So people are having lot of problem having to be relocated, and some more than 30,000 people have been relocated. So far it seems going to government agencies of the Republic of China, and of course you live in exile away from Chinese rule there in Tibet. And but what do you make of the Chinese government's response so far to the earthquake? Of course, I understand you have limited information at the moment. It looks like the government has sent in or making good enough effort to save people. And a lot of Tibetan local Tibetans also from the surrounding areas and also Muslim communities are also coming together to provide shelter and food for people who are surviving. So it looks like everybody is putting in their concerned effort to save people. And of course, this an area that is prone to earthquake, there are other environmental challenges. What do you think that the long-term considerations of this part of Tibet are going forward? As we will know, the Tibetan plateau came out of the tectonic shift between the Indian plate and the Eurasian plate, and if there is a big fault line, and the whole area is very prone to earthquake, it's very seismic zone. So I think this is a nature calls to warn the Chinese government about developing mega projects like what they announced the last month, mega dam or the Brahmaputra river, which becomes saying in India. The mega dam is supposed to produce 3 times the hydroelectricity than the 3 which is the biggest in the world. So the whole area is seismic tone of something happens to the size of a dam, what could be severe consequences in downstream countries is somebody for everybody to imagine. And that was Pimpan Singh, exiled leader of the Tibetan government. Thank you.